Hey yo! My name is Sarah, and today's book review is on The Fates Divided by Veronica Roth, second book in the Carve the Mark duology. That's a mouthful. For those of you who don't know, I did a earlier review on the first book so long ago, and now I'm finally catching up with the second book. And I'm also putting up a challenge for myself to finish all the duologies I have started, previously. So, yeah. Life goals. So, non-spoilers. I give this book 3 out of 5 stars. It was okay and everything, but it kind of built up and then it just fell flat and kept that steady beep line until close to the end. I'm like, I got a fluff ending, I will admit. I like the ending and everything. It's just like, it's just for me. Now, we do continue straight off from Carve the Mark. We have Rhysek in our custody. Akko, Syra, and the gang are fleeing for safety. And we just get pulled into so much political trappings that I'm just like, no. Nope. Drop me off at the nearest planet. Leave me. Keep a little line open for me to communicate with, and just come and get me when all of this crap has blown over, because seriously, it was just political scheming and everything. I'm like, oh my, I can't deal with that at all. Continuing on with non-spoilers, about half of the book takes place on Ogra, which I don't remember being mentioned in the first book. Again, it's been a while since I read the first book, but it's practically one of those planets in deep space that not many people know about. Interesting. Either way, like I said, half the book mostly takes place there, and then we just get on to what we probably already know: kill last man, because apparently he's still alive. Rhysek, he only had one job for the greater good of humanity, and even you screwed that up. Now, like I said, I really didn't see Syra and Akko's as a main couple. My opinion really didn't change in this book. I started liking Akko's less in this book, and I started liking Syra more in this book because we had some character development going on here. And everything was just political. It's like, ew. I just didn't like it. What I did like in this book, though, is that we had more point of views, which kind of expanded the universe literally. I mean, because we get point of views from Cece and Aisha, which was really creepy, really weird, and I really liked it. Y'all know me, I'm weird in that way. Either way, again, we started out with a high, and then we studied out, and we studied out again, and again, and then we hit the peak, and then we studied out again. So that's as much as I can get into non-spoilers. Literally, it is a sequel and the ending for a series. So yeah, 3 out of 5 stars. It was a nice end. And I felt like it could have been a little bit more, but it was okay. It was okay. Sci-fi, get your act together, because this is a gold mine. So yeah, The Fates Divided by Veronica Roth, second book in the Carve the Mark duology. 3 out of 5 stars. Bye, non-spoilers. Spoilers. Okay, like I said, we take off right after Carve the Mark with Rhysek in our custody. I don't get why people didn't put security on his ass, because we have Issa Benecit, who, we know had her sister murdered by Aisha, who's now basically a Aisha Rhysek weird oracle person. That I liked his chapters a lot. They're kind of weird, a little confusing, but I liked it a lot because it did the point of view of saying, we. Getting back to Rhysek, he doesn't make it far in this book, maybe like the first 30 chapters, and then Issa just basically stabs him with the kitchen knife, and we end our problems right there. Well, everyone else knows that, everyone that thinks that Syra killed Rhysek, so meh. We shoot his body in space and we're done with him! Ish. Because Syra, in a way, figures out what's going on with Aisha further on in the book, because she notices all these weird little traits that he picked up from Raysack after all the memories and stuff, and he basically says we're kind of mixed together in one body, which is really weird, but very useful in the upcoming events. Now, this is where our characters basically split the team. I wasn't really upset about that one because I don't like Issa being in the same room with us. So yeah, Issa and Cece get sent out to space waiting for the assembly to come, while Akko, Syra, Tekka, and Jorik, I think Jorik was with us, we go to Ogra, which I have to say why I like the Shotet people in their culture, because you know their whole exploring and everything. So this is the perfect place for them. Ogra. We really don't know much about Ogra, which is very creepy and dark, and everything wants to kill you and eat you. Awesome! This is where I will admit, this is where we just hit that steady line, and not much happened except for a bunch of politics, which really took me out of the moment a lot, but yeah, I really can't go into defending. It took me out of the moment. Now, Issa, being the Chancellor for Thuva, is brought by the Assembly, and we meet her friend that I think she mentioned in the first book, named Ost, who's blind. He has like a little metal beetle flying around going click, 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 and it's basically giving like the whole sonar thing like a bat, so he knows where everything is. This is where I don't even know if I was being optimistic or something. I just don't know. I just had this slight image in my mind thinking, they'll make a great team. But then even that went out the window because Issa surrounded herself with Cece and Ost, and we know Cece's ability, she can't really speak her mind because it doesn't let her, but she can put her feelings out there and everything. And she's trying to keep Issa from not doing mass genocide in a way. And we see where the politics come into place because we meet the representatives of Othra, the major superpower in the galaxy in a way. And they're trying to get Issa on her side. And Oz is all for destroying the Shotet people because, you know, history with them. But, you know, Cece's the only one that's actually thinking like, you know, not all Shotet people are bad. But events happen that revolve around Lasmet making, you know, his, arrival to the world. And that doesn't even help when we have contact with Syra. Because back on planet Ogra, we meet some Shotet exiles. And we also get like a small little glimpse of a woman that was actually there when Akos got his armor from the armored ones. I was like, oh, are we going to get like a backstory right here? Is she going to join our team? No, it's dropped right then and there. So yeah, everything on Ogra is darkness. And everything is glowing. People, plants, the creatures in the water that you don't want to touch or you will die. Glow! Yay! We get a transmission from Issa that sounds all too familiar in a point of history revolving around the Shotets. Like, I don't know. I mean, remind me again what happened to Germany after World War I. You know, all the problems that happened with them. That's kind of what's happening to Shotet right now with all the terms for a peaceful surrender. Of course, Syra's like, no, we're not having that. And she warns the people in Val, the capital of Shotet, to evacuate. Now, this is where like everything kind of ties together. I mean, we have events that happen with Issa and the events that Syra put into motion, and it's seen through Sifa, Akos' mother, and Aisha's prophecies. Because, you know, being oracles and everything sucks, and you see everything. Because we see through, again, Aisha's point of view, what's happening in Val because everyone's evacuating, and because of an accidental choice of words from Cece, Issa drops a anti-current blast on the Shorjan ship, the very ship that people are evacuating on, and then Lasmet decides to first of all say, yeah, I'm alive, and he attacks Shisa, one of the main cities of Thuva, which was a hospital. So, you know, blood for blood, and now we are on the verge of war. Now, I will admit this, I kind of did shoot myself in the foot, because, again, it's been a while since I've read the first book, so some character names were like, do I remember them? Because I think that sounded familiar, so I kind of looked up things I should not have looked up. revealed the biggest twist ever, that I was upset, sad, cried, and just continued on. We find out that the fates that were given to Syra and Akos, first of all, did complete out without us knowing. I was a little confused on that one for a second for Syra's fate, but apparently because of Sifa, who's been very manipulative from the very beginning before even this whole freaking series started, contacted Syra's mother the day Syra and Akos were probably born, and they parent trapped. They swapped babies. Akos is a Novik, and Syra is a Karaseth, or however you pronounce that last name. Either way, they did fulfill their fates before things happened. I mean, Akos literally did travel across the divide. And a nice reminder was Syra did die, so Akos wouldn't live, but it was one of those momentary deaths. So fates completed. Now they are free. This is probably the favorite part in this book, was the character development, because again, I started liking Akos less and Syra more after this revelation. Because Syra's always, we all know Syra, she's always trying to prove herself in strength and fighting skills and everything. She's fighting the Exiles, which she meets a friend named Etrick that comes into play for the apparent assassination attempt on Lasmet. And we have Tekka on our side, who I loved very much, who becomes like the BFF for Syra. And we meet Asma, who's basically a pilot from Ogra, but she becomes part of the crew, part of the team, part of the ship, that kind of mojo. And in a way, Syra kind of is freed. In a way, she now can make decisions on herself. She doesn't have the fates to think about and everything. And in a way, she becomes more likable. She has more things that she now cares about, that she wants to defend, that she's willing to, fight for. She wants to live now. It's like, go, Syra! Then we get to Akos, who basically says, I have nothing left, so I will go kill Lasmet on my own. Really, he takes it downhill after this whole revelation, and he really didn't like his mother to begin with, and after finding this out, that relationship's probably destroyed in a way. Maybe some repairs in the future, I don't care. I'm not even on this mission. I'm on some other planet just minding my own business. When will anyone listen to the voice of reason? People, just ring me up and I can speak some reason into y'all. Because when we get to finally the last half of this book, we decide to split up. And when I say split up, I mean Akos leaves with Cece so he can drop her off at the assembly to go kill Lasmet on his own, making Syra think that he left her. Even though he said that he loved her, they had no clue how to work this relationship, which I really didn't see going anywhere. And Syra takes that as a form of abandonment, saying now that he's free of his fate, he no longer truly cares for me, that kind of thing. And when I say split up, I mean we don't split up across country. I mean we split up across galaxies because we're on different planets and everything. You already know things are going to go downhill once the team officially separates. I mean, because that. I know Lasmet was put up to be this all-powerful evil villain that we all feared and didn't want to come back from the grave because apparently Risak just locked him up and everything. Why can't you just kill him, Risak? For the greater of mankind, couldn't you have just killed him? Either way, he's back in power, and I'm not really scared of him. I will admit that I am not really scared of him. I haven't met the man in person. I don't know if I want to. Either way, I wasn't scared of him. It's that bad. Now we have basically the whole final countdown moment because Issa is off her rocker, ass just motivating her to do all out killing on Val again, while Issa can't. Well, Cece can't speak her mind because of her current gift, and Ash was starting to get on my nerves either way, and Cece did fall to her fate, befallen by Blade. She lives. Yay, Cece, good for you. She does get control of her ability on Ost at the final moment. Yeah. Either way, Issa, gets played by Othra in a way that I wasn't aware that there were some planets that wanted to be rid of the oracles, get rid of that old dusty tradition, all snobbity snob, and everything can be in control by ourselves. Again, politics. So they wanted Cece on their side in exchange for the weapon, so she agreed. And she also gave Syra a week to kill Lasmet. So, we're off of Ogra. On our way to Thuva, where, the show tits are. And at the same time, Akos gets Jorik to get him into the mansion where Lasmet is. And, you think we would have won this whole situation after Lasmet finds out his power doesn't work on Akos. But no, we forget this man's a trained warrior and easily disarms Akos. And things just go downhill from there. We both have 2 Uchihas right now, okay? We have 2 Sasuke Uchihas. I have a feeling we have 2 Sasuke Uchihas because Ima, who we met apparently in the first book, does train Akos to use his ability in a way. And so in his mind he would always repeat, what is my mission? To kill Lasmet, meaning nothing else matters. In the way he's given up on things. Like he doesn't think of himself as a Shotet or from Thuva. He doesn't think of himself from one family or the other. He's just now clearly a weapon. So he has that hate, that Uchiha hate. Well, Syra has everything to die for. She has all these family members to die who she wants to protect. All these, people that she cares about. She has that Uchiha hate. Who has the higher Uchiha hate? Who's the better Sasuke? Because when the moment comes again, after, Lasmet does kill Jorik, which I am sad about. This poor guy was a very kind dude. He didn't deserve this or anything. We see his eyeballs, meaning we know he's dead. Syra gets caught by Lasmet's ability, which is a member control people. And she's like trying to fight it, but can't. And there's Akos been starved / trained in a way, and he's completely calm. Again, who has the stronger Uchiha hate? Sorry, Syra, Akos beats you on that one. Again, everything comes to the final countdown at the very end because Aisha / Rizak, again, he helped Syra get into the manor. Prophesies another bomb will fall, boom, and everything. So, while Syra and the gang try to warn this people of this capital, well, Aisha's already taken off in space. Akos tricks Lasmet, well, in a way, agrees to go with Lasmet to Hessa, where the temple is, but in a way tricks him because he knows he's gonna kill him there. And the guy who trained him, I think his name is like Vakris. No, his name is Vakris. Vakris, that was his name. He helps, gives Akos a weapon and everything. And so now we're in Hessa. Afraid people might die. But either way, Akos does kill Lasmet after a big showdown. In a way, I wouldn't call it a big showdown. He just calls in that Uchiha hate and kills Lasmet for the greater good of all mankind. And while in Shotet and Val, we have the bomb dropping. And Syra's power, she does a freaking Ex Machina moment because she figures out that her power is basically like a black hole or no way, so it like goes up into the sky and counteracts the anti-current blast, and it's like the big pillar of darkness saving everyone. I would love to see that on screen. Sci-Fi Channel, get your acting gear. We get a happy ending in a way. Shotet is recognized as, a people after forfeiting their land. But you know what? Ogra's all like, let's make an alliance. Let's coexist with each other. So Ogra gave them land. Syra's part of the council to help. Ost got shipped off to his Brim planet after trying to kill Cece. And now Cece is by Issa's side, making sure that things don't go wrong. And them two become a couple and they marry. Let me check back on y'all in a couple of years, see how that relationship's going. Because it felt very... I didn't know how to feel about this relationship because Cece was very into Issa, like she really loved her, but Issa was a little bit off her rocker for a while, so I want to see how, how things happen. people probably don't like Akos and Thuva anymore because he admits that he basically stays away from people because they will most likely kill him. But you know what? The people of the show tits want him, so take it, take it. And so again, we end off with a happily ever after. Him and Syra actually try to figure out how to like become friends again and see where this takes us. I will go with that. I wasn't in for them being a love relationship, but if they start from the ground up, I might be okay with that. Because we get a time skip for 1 year, how things are going. Not so good with the assembly, all being, let's get rid of the oracles, and some planets behind that, but some planets are like, we shall still keep to the old way. So there literally is fates divided. But we do another Sorge on Trip again. Yeah! Oh, the culture of Shotet lives on! I was very happy about that. Syra, Akos, and Heka go on the trip. Apparently Aisha snuck on board and went to Hessa. The ending ends with Aisha, with the we point of view. And so we know things are going so well in the galaxy. We know that the Shotets are enjoying their lives and continuing on with their traditions. We know that Issa and Cece marry, because no. And I think he goes back to Ogra to learn from the Ogra Oracle to train his abilities. And at the end, he sees Syra and Akos together beginning their journey. And that's as far as I can get into spoilers, so yeah. Again, most of this book was full of politics, which again took me out of the moment a lot. And again, I didn't fear Lazmet a lot. Like, he was built up to be this all-powerful, evil villain guy that uses his abilities to control people so they can kill themselves. And the way he does have that weird way to play with your mind, in a way. But I wasn't scared of him. It's probably who I am, not taking things seriously, in a way. We did have allies that I did not expect. Yima and Vakres, in a way. Vakres was easily motivated to, do the common good because he has a good husband named Milan saying, hey, why don't you be nicer to people? And Yima, she knows how to be playing people. I do like Yima in a way. And we just did the one thing I don't like doing the most. Splitting up. Because really, Akos, I understand your Uchiha hate is so great and powerful that you're able to come on your obstacles, but we could have taken out Lazmet right then and there. I would like to come back to see, like, another year or so how the galaxy is going, because apparently it's not going so well with all the politics and everything. At least Shotet's people are building up, their lives again. And, yeah. The Fates Divided by Veronica Roth. 3 out of 5 stars, people. My name is Sarah, and bye!